See? I started the video off. I want to turn it. Oh, not going. Yep, gotta remember. B. Now, could you bump it? I haven't bumped it yet, but I haven't done any crazy riding. Yeah, go over the log. Just like a gas bike. Shoot over the log. I just have to learn the throttle so I make it like smoothly over. But I got over it. I guess I'm capable enough rider I can compensate now, but still. Okay, I'll pipeline 668. I heard there's like 4 feet of snow at one point, but that was like 2 weeks now, a week and a half, something like that. Time flies when you're having fun. So different riding an electric bike. Okay, I heard you could get across this now. I see the tire prints. Who knows, maybe it goes all the way through. This is one of my favorite trails because it has the old clay pipes that used to bring water for Colorado Springs. And they laid all that with like donkeys or mules or whatever, and guys with pickaxes, you know, making the angle just right, not too fast, not too slow, bringing all those up here, laying them, probably camping in the forest along the way in sections. Going back and forth with the supplies, food, and what have you. So, yeah, I like the history of this trail, and I am glad that we can ride this trail. It's pretty up here, so very rarely do you see mountain bikers, very rarely hikers and stuff, just because it is getting pretty far out there to make a loop on either of those. But there are people that do it, don't get me wrong. It's just all the times I've ridden this, I've only seen like mountain bikers a couple times, and I think hikers just a couple times. So whee. So what I like about the company is they're open to the whole name thing. They're open to just everything. They're open to ideas, making their product better, or packages to add on, like protection packages, you know, trail riding, and they want to make a very good product. So I think they're going to be an awesome company to work with. I think they're going to be an awesome company that, you know, importation of these and supplying parts, and that, you know, is very difficult with a lot of these companies. They don't understand, you know. And I get it. You got to have a product to sell. You got to make some money, and then the parts can start arriving. Hopefully they're using some cross fitment for parts, that'd be nice to know. In fact, that would benefit them to be like, oh yeah, that's a Honda front rim or brake or whatever rotor, Will it take from selling repair parts down the road, like a rotor or something? Maybe to a little degree, but I find like people just show up to the shop and they're like, hey, I need a rotor. They don't care what brand it is. They don't understand the difference between the brands. They just need a rotor. They need brake pads. They don't care what brake pads. Now, this going towards more dirt bike orientated folk, I guess we are kind of in tune with what we're putting on our bike more. Possibility that people will care a little bit more. But if you made a good part to begin with, they're like, oh yeah, that rotor worked great. I just want the same rotor. What's the cost? And you give them a reasonable cost and not like a Suzuki or Kawasaki or Honda or something where they're like, oh, well, that rotor's $400. And you're like, no, it's not. Come on now. What are you talking about? You manufacture it for pennies on the dollar. So if you're given a real price for it, you're going to sell the parts anyways. But so it would be nice to have a cross-fitment list of parts. Especially when you're starting out, right? Because, because people are going to need parts, and waiting for parts is not going to be a possibility. So I would advise them to make some of the main components, just use off-the-shelf parts for something, Honda XR650R, levers or whatever these are from. If they're from a real motorcycle that we can get off eBay or Alibaba really easy and they're accessible, after these tariffs die down, then that's the way to go, because people are going to break levers, so I'm going to need to know what levers are on here. In fact, I'm going to probably, with more riding on this, it's probably going to be a little while, just wait for a few of my YouTube payments to come in. I get paid every month. I don't make a whole lot of money, but use some of that money, or probably it'll be 1 month's worth of money, to get myself highway dirt bike guards, because I just love those. Put those on just so I don't break the levers. Whee! Ooh. Yeah, today's May 4th, so we'll see where the snow is. Ooh. Let's do my duty. I got my saw. I'm just going to kind of go back here a little bit. Just so, we're not hitting stuff. I'm just doing that so somebody, for some reason, landed on it. You know, you don't got sharp things poking, but it's pretty much off the trail. Got the little sticks off the trail. That's why you should carry a big boy saw with you, Silky. There's other brands too that are just as good. You all are going to see my new hobby soon. It's going to be pretty cool. Not going to mention what it is. I think it's going to be cool, and you'll see it. So, then, as I go forward, I'll talk more about why and what I'm doing. Ooh, a little bit of snow. Yeah, you kind of jump those roots, and you got to expect you'll slide a little. Oh yeah, this is hard. Without knowing the settings or traction control, I just don't know. I'm gonna hit the plus. Maybe that's a bad thing, bunch of times. Ooh, I think that did tune it up. Oh yeah. Huh, okay. Well, let's give it a whirl. This is flatter right here. Looks like somebody's cleared out the logs here so you can swing more. I guess that's good. Well, let's give that a whirl. Usually, yeah, I put my rear right there. You just shoot up that rock. I mean, I can do that. That's a good thing with reverse. Because I can come up here, although it's a hill, so. But like right here, hit reverse gently and go backwards. Hit the brake. And, oh, I went to hit the gears. First time. You could also, looks like it's pretty washed in right now due to, you know, the snow melting and the stuff just kind of smoothed all this out. So it looks like you could go there. Looks like you could even, if I was on my gas, I'd be more confident, hit that and work your way up. So I think I'm just gonna, yeah, if I hit that rock, it's usually what we do. Okay. Yeah, like that. I know, I talked about it, but as the year goes on and riders come this way, it's going to get more eroded. It won't be as smooth as in the spring. It's always smooth as straight now. Oh yeah. Ooh. Yeah, plus definitely turned it up. Feels a lot more touchy. Ooh. I would say somebody at least went partially off. I see the footprints and stuff. Yeah, this is where I ended up. Right there, over there. And that bunch of trees. Yeah, this has changed some. This has eroded quite a bit. I'm pretty sure. Boom. Oh, that's the tree I cut. So right down into there where that waterfall is. Yeah, that looks a lot steeper. I had my bike sitting where I could hit that. Yeah, it's eroded out. Looks like it's dropped quite a bit because I don't remember the waterfall there either. And I cut that tree, so that tree's cut down there, so I could get by it. And I made a trail coming up this way. It's all, everything's gone. Crazy. Yeah, this is the part where now I'm extra, oh my God. Yeah, let's get rid of that. I'm gonna go up here and cutting it. And if I have to prune these, we'll prune those. Actually, oop, too far. That's fine. Even if it stays there, it might help hold the bank. It's already broken. Also, more fill. There we go. And that's what you have to do every spring. See if I can get started from here. This stuff is loose. Whee! This is always fun. Let's see. Oop. Spun out. There we go. See, the throttle is light enough that I can just slowly go. Even though it's steep, it will go. It has enough torque. Okay, so we're up to this water crossing. Ooh. Maybe it was just the brakes or something on this way. Thought I heard a motor. I think I'm hearing things. Oh shit. This is the snow, but it looks like people have gone around. Yeah, okay. Got around that, so oh, here it is. Oh, people have made it. Oh, without even cutting the trail. Okay, is pipeline actually open? Get a little speed. Whee. Let's go down this way. Whoa. All that torque hit the ice. So I think down the road, like an more expensive version, have traction control. It might be beneficial with all the torque that this bike has. Whoa! Haha. Okay, to the right because there's dirt. Whee! Oh, we're almost there. Almost. Oh wow. Yeah, I'll probably have to put this video up first, just so people know where we got to. So, made this far in the video. Thanks for watching. And yeah, you're gonna have to probably see this one first because people are gonna want to know. So I gotta post this one first. But if you want to watch them in order, I will try and figure out from the get-go how many parts. I'll put like part 1, part 2. This might be part 3 or 4. And yeah, so you can go back and watch the other parts when they come out, or unwatch them in order or whatever. Wow, 701. Made it. Made it. Oh yeah. Yeah. Little crappy map. They could do better.